welcome y'all. This is Brandy here with another reaction video. We're going to continue with Tom MacDonald-WhiteBoy. I did do the reaction video to White Boy before the shoot. Make sure you all go check that out. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get right into this video.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hit my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that, white boy.
Damn, he came strong. And it's only 54 seconds in this video. Into the video right now. Let's go.
Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame, he's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
That chorus smooth as it. Smooth. Let me stop cursing before I get flagged.
Got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes, acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
That was tough. That was definitely tough, Tom. You did your with that for sure. Um, damn. So I feel like I understand it a little better. Like definitely watch all these videos in the correct order. Because the fact that I done watched it now, the before the shoot, you know, he was just explaining to them. One guy asked, he said, "Why do you feel the need to um, clear the air that you're not racist?" He was just saying, "It's really not me like trying to clear the air that I'm racist because I know I'm not racist and stuff like that, but it." You know, it angered me, like seeing all these comments and stuff. It took an emotional place, especially for someone who claims to, you know, not claim. What I'm trying to say. Someone who has someone of a different race having a perspective, a point of view on others hurt, another ethnicity's hurt. You know what I'm saying? So with him doing the video, it's just like him saying, don't blame me for what happened in the past. Like, yeah, it happened. It was effed up. Da 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 da. This, that, and the third. But I'm not that. And then he said he's from Canada, so where he come from is not. He said the intense of social profiling and stuff like. I'm talking about social profiling, racial profiling and, shit, and stuff like that. It's not as an intense. Race period isn't as intense as it is in Canada, how it is in America. Y'all know, like I said before, America is an intense place, period, with a lot of things, politically, racially. Like, everything is just so intense, it's beyond another level of things that should be, that it should be. So, with the time, like, in the song, he said he wanted everything to come from a hurt place. Like, when he was writing the song, he wanted to come from hurt, but not hateful. So even though all these people attacking him, they, you're a racist, you should never say this, don't say this, you're a white, da 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 da, do 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 do, you know, giving him all types of backlash from some videos that he did, which in the comments, y'all let me know which videos he did so I can go and I can look at them myself. But, yeah, he receiving all this backlash. He just basically saying, like, I'm not what you guys trying to make me out to be. He said in a video, I was born to treat everybody equal. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's still some effed up people in the world that feel like things should still be how it used to be back in the day, like all the segregation and, you know, just all this crazy stuff that went on, slavery and stuff like that. People feel like, it's some people that do feel like things need to go back to that way, but not everybody is that way. And I'm a person who don't, you know, who's not holding on to that towards everybody. Don't get me wrong, I could come across a racist person, and trust me, believe me, they can have it from me. Like, oh, you gonna get the attitude, you gonna get it all. But I don't do that like off back type stuff. Like, I'm not judging somebody off back. Me, like, I'm not judging a Caucasian person off back because you're descendants from some harsh things that happened then with my ancestors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that because me personally, I love diversity. I love I love being mixed in with other ethnicities. I love being able to speak to a Caucasian. I love being able to speak to an Asian, any other race besides my own. I love diversity because it just makes me happy because America is a truly, truly intense, segregated place already. Because you go in Chinatown, they have their own people. Suburbs, you know, the ghetto, boom, boom, boom. Like, everything is just so separate. And it's nice for everybody to come together and just be one. And it's so hard to do that because, you know, we fight and hate with hate, like he said, and we only intensifying it even more. So it questions, like, how can we ever get over this if we just study fighting against each other because we're holding on to things and we not giving things a chance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was effed up that we didn't get a chance, you know, blacks didn't get a chance, slavery was just something that was bestowed upon them or whatever. But times have changed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's like you angry. Yeah, it was effed up. Times are changed. Try to make things better instead of worse. And I think that's just like Tom's whole point. Try to make things better instead of worsening it. Fighting hate with hate. Give people a chance. Because that's the most you can do is give a person a chance. You know what I'm saying? Give them a chance to reveal who they are and what they are and what they are about. And then take it from there. And then with him having this platform, y'all, it's hard to have a platform. Really, like when you have all these people having so many opinions about you and everything, you're told to have tough skin. But say for instance you don't have tough skin, you don't want people to just keep putting these things onto your name, onto your back, like the weight of the world on your shoulders, because everybody just has something to say. So was he wrong for, speaking of defending himself, even if it was him trying to clear himself from being considered a racist? He wasn't wrong for it, because at the end of the day, it's him. It's the life that he gotta live. You know, it's his conscience from other people's own opinions and shit, like stuff like that. That's, get it to him. Everywhere human, we're emotional. Like it happens. It's a part of being human. So was he wrong? No, of course not. His song is very much understandable, and hey, he should not apologize for clearing himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. But let's get into this other video, this house. But I enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and share. And like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.